What's going on out there? One in the house, one in the mouse. Hey? It's a bit bloody warm here in Australia, if you know what I mean. Hookster's in the house. It's a bit bloody warm up here, mate. What's a cookie? Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good. Gonna have the first bong day soon. The first one of the day. Good on you there, Mr. Hook. Good on you. We're just gonna have a fucking bong or two. We're drinking a bit of the brothers orange juice. So for all you brothers out there, get it up ya. Bushranger. The journey of a bushranger. Just ask Ned Kelly. He was a bushranger. Hey? Ned Kelly. A famous man down in Mexico or Victoria. It's been a fucking stinker. It's been a real fucking warm one. We haven't hit fucking summer yet. I haven't turned the air conditioner on today, but I went for a walk down the beach. It was nice, but it was very warm. Some fucking hot babies down there. I'm talking big ones, not little babies, big babes. Hey, there was a fucking lot of them down there. It was called PP, Purvis Paradise. And at one stage, I had to fucking put my eyes back in my head. Because there was babes everywhere. And I wasn't out of kindergarten either. What have I been up to? Trying to get myself fucking back in the good books with my health. Still don't know what's fucking wrong with me, but I ain't got cancer, they tell me. There's another, what they call it, MRI. Hop into the big fucking tunnel. That's another one coming up. That's another 500 and something fucking dollars. I've got to have a couple of blood tests, one very soon. I've got to drink no alcohol and just drink water for 4 days before. I want me to drink at least 1.5 litres to 2 litres of water every day. But it's got no flavour. Can't you just add a fucking drop of fucking beer in it to make it a bit tastier, or a bit of fucking lime juice, or fucking some sort of cordial? I just can't drink water. I know all about Mildura juice. Yeah. I just bought that one because it was something different to try. It's orange and pineapple. Just get sick of straight orange juice all the time. It's not good for me because it's got a lot of sugar in it, but hey, Those days are fucking gone, mate. Yeah, I know where mate, I used to go out to Mildura a fair bit. My I think what I could say is my old sister-in-law used to live out there many, many years ago. Well, she does, but I haven't been out to see her because she's a bitch. But anyway, that's not fucking your problem, and it ain't mine no more. Infinity, Infinity Wonders. That's a fucking good name. That Infinity. That means way out there. It doesn't stop. Let's have this fucking bong for the show. I think Hookster was the first one in, but he's having dinner. Lucky Kent. I've had dinner. I had an early dinner. What did I have? I had a homemade hamburger. A homemade hamburger, and McDonald's never fucking made it. They never made it to my table, so I had to make me fucking own. This one's for the fucking. That's right, he's from Mildura, the orange capital of Australia, and where there's a fair bit of green growing out in those orange fields. Green and orange go together. Spud Lee was alive before, but he had some technical issues. Technical technical issues. So we just fucking go with the flow. If there's no one here to talk to, I don't know what I'll do. I'll have to go and find a fucking kangaroo. Eh? Eh, I know some Italianos out of Griffith Way. Sergi Brothers. Donald McKay's not there anymore, so you can't go and say hello to him. Donald McKay, eh? Anti-drug crusader. Lady Wolverine. My heart is with you, lady, and my commiserations are for you. Wow. Can't sleep. I hope I didn't bother you at your time of darkness, lady. No matter what happens in this world, I'm thinking of you. No matter what happens. But it's something that just happens. Well, that's exactly right, Lady Wolverine. And it's just hard because it's the youngest of your kin, of your family. But we won't discuss that here. It's I'm just glad to see you here. I won't bother you on that chat chat device, what they call, until I hear back from you, because you've got a lot on your plate, sweetheart. And someday we might get together. Come for a beer and we'll find a feather. Don't tell me you don't drink either. Okay. It's been a very warm day over here. I think it's at the moment it's 29 degrees Celsius. And a little bit windy now. Wine now and then. Now that could mean two things. You either enjoy a glass of wine or you're whining now and then. You know? WW. I gotta watch what I say here, but whining women or a nice glass of red. A man who drinks red will stay in bed. Aha. We'll end up in bed, I say. Yes, I've been able to drink a red wine for a while. That bloke up the fucking driveway here, he drinks it all the time. I go in the fucking bottle shop for him, and he buys this fucking $9 one. We never had a taste of it because he drinks it all himself. I could be. I just got to wait, make a phone call tomorrow. I was going to try and get onto the medical. I got enough fucking ailments to help me through. Kick of gold. And get some street weed over here is getting a bit fucking ridiculous. Prices, trying to get hold of it. And because it's illegal, every man and his fucking dog wants it. Don't give the dog any. Give it to me. I'll bark for you. Woof, woof. I'll bark for you. Dry and sweet. Okay. I don't mind a cab sab. Hello. What else is there in fucking reds? Yeah. I don't mind a white either. I guess I don't. I'm really fucking got a real nice taste for that Moscato. It's a very sweet taste. It's white, um, and I'm quite partial. It's been a long time, but quite partial to a Moscato. That's not what we call a mosquito either. A mosquito's a fucking thing that goes, "Oh, gotcha." Eh? That's a mosquito, but a Moscato is a different thing. Shiraz, yeah, love a Shiraz. A good Shiraz, that is. You can buy fucking wine over here for $5 a bottle. Well, it tastes like fucking petrol, but you just don't put a light into your mouth like that because it'll light you up. But yeah, we got some fucking what do they call them? Clean skins, no label. You can buy clean skins, a fucking box of them for about $30. Dozen bottles in it, half a dozen bottles, whatever. Yeah, I know. No one's talking. Yeah, It's a little bit hard there when no one talks because you just got to sit there and listen to my shit. You know, it's just the depth of the shit that fucking varies. I'm getting up early in the morning, real early, like about 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. I'm going down to meet a truckie mate of mine. He says he'd be there about 5:30, 6 o'clock, but it's about half an hour's drive down the highway. He stops there for a meal break for an hour, fuels up, checks all his fucking trucks, and then he'll go north. And I don't know when he's coming back, what his plans are, but I haven't seen him for a couple of months. And instead of him, he can't come to me because he can't go off the highways. Line straight. Fuck me then. This is fucking this is an occurrence here, brother. 2 in a row. And thanks for coming to the show. We got a blind straight in the house. Has anyone got a full house? I haven't. I haven't even got a straight because I am never straight, I don't think. I try to be straight. I want to be straight. I want to be straight. I'm sick of taking drugs and staying up late. Monkey Jenkins. Now there's a fucker. Hey, monkey. Magic. Jenkins is the man. Monkey's the name. He's a good bloke. He's a fucking good bloke. He's the one that taught me all these fucking do this and that. He's the fucking one that corrupts my mind. Pete! I've got a fucking blind straight. We got a full house. Oh no, we haven't got a full house. We got a pair here, me and you. That's a pair. If you put 3 of us together, we got 3 of a kind. If we had 4 of a kind, we wouldn't need a fucking blind straight. You'd have a full fucking deck with 4 of a kind, four deuces. I haven't had a game of cards for a long time. Got straight through another day, I say. Yeah, well, look at that. I just got to get up early and get on the computer, and pay for me consultation. It's going to be a tough fortnight, but we'll do our best. But I'm going to go to the medical tomorrow. By the time I go chasing fucking weed up here, cost me 50 or 60 or fucking diesel, man's $2.28 at the moment a litre, which is over $10 a gallon. It ain't fucking cheap, just for diesel. And my car's saying, feed me some fuel, master, feed me some fuel, otherwise I'm going to stop on you. And get smashed. Fucking hope I'm going to get smashed. I'm just going to get a $99 one, I think it is, or $100 or whatever they call it. They call it Centrelink weed. Just going to get one of them for starters. 15 grams for $100, I think it is, from what I've been told. $100 for the consultation and $60 for 6 scripts. So, and then the following fortnight, I got a fucking big fucking bill. Get me car registered, me caravan runs out on me fucking birthday. You think the cunts will give you a fucking break and say, oh, it's your birthday today, gear? You can have the fucking next 12 months for fucking rego for nothing. But that ain't gonna fucking happen with me. But What's the damn for, Lady Wolverine? What's the damn for? Yeah, I'll do, mate. I might do a Terence McKenna from Tassie, Oz Hashman. I might get on there and fucking do a review on what I'm smoking. Yeah, the price of diesel is ridiculous with a capital R. Well, I call it a rip-off. And because I'm listening only on the radio, I don't watch the news here on TV, because there's too much sad news. But on the radio this afternoon, when I was coming back from where I was down around the beachway, they said because of this war in the Middle East, our prices are going to go up and up and up. Well, you can't get any fucking dearer. I paid when I was in Cooktown, which is the top of Australia, on the right hand side, on the coast side, up the top, I was paying $2.59 for 1 litre. So $5.18 for that much diesel. That's 2 litres. Oh no, it's 1.5 litres. So there's about $4 worth there. One of them $4 of diesel. So, and I tried putting orange juice in it and it stopped and spluttered. Told me to bugger off. Doesn't like water. It only likes premium diesel at fucking $2.29. It's going to go up. We'll hit petrol over here, unleaded petrol and premium petrol's fucking gone through the roof. You need a horse or a camel, a good cushion, a rope, and hop on and ride the bastard. But I'll tell you what, I got a fucking steep driveway, a steep road that I come up, and then I come up this little dead end street, and it's like that. It's fucking straight up. And then I park at the top of the driveway, and this driveway I'm in is straight down. It's like going on the Big Dipper. Costs you nothing, but you got to fucking go somewhere. You go up and you go down, and then there's a dead end. You go back up, and then you go back down, and it's all the way to the shops. I'm only three minutes to the shops, just about 7 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes to the beach. And when I get my paid tomorrow, I'm going to set my little Wi-Fi up. This is not the Wi-Fi for here. I'm on the fucking Wi-Fi from up the hill. Very good people to say, use it as much as you like here. It's there to use, otherwise we don't use it all. So I'm lucky that I've got some fucking good people that I get free internet off. But I'm going to put some notorious NA, not applicable. If you could also say it's notorious. And guess what? He comes from a land down under. A little bit smoked, a lot of thunder. Eh? You got to fucking know if anyone that's notorious, you got to fucking watch out for them because they're fucking good people. I'm a bit notorious sometimes. Eh? I'm a bad apple in a big bunch. That's what my mother used to say to me. There's a bunch of us and there's only one bad apple. And I say, Mum, are you calling me a bad apple? She said, no, you're just a pair of bad apples. You and your mate. Which mate? Well, they're all fucking mates. Pick one you like and then you're a fucking pair. On your gear. Well, you know, mate, gotta love the Aussies. And I love the Yankees and the Canadians Used to have a few pommies come over, but they just wanted to drink all our fucking cold beer, mate, because they're only used to warm beer over there. Warm beer and cold pies in the middle of winter. Hey, we do the opposite, mate. We have a fucking hot pie and a cold beer. It's funny how we all sort of have a different flavour to our mouth, a different texture of what we want to eat, but it's all simple. One word, food. I'm looking forward to some curry prawns and rice. Some curry prawns and rice is my fucking favourite Chinese dish. It's about $30 a fucking feed now. You know, like if you go to McDonald's now, it's $10 for a fucking quarter pounder. Oh, that's all right, young. It's all right, mate. We're just watching a bloke up in up Mackay Way, Townsville Way, North Queensland, and he had a lot of internet because there's a big storm up there. But that's a long way from the ACT. Well, it's now 6. It's 5:20 here, 6:20 in the state below me, and I don't know about the rest because they haven't got a fucking clock. They're behind time. This is the right time here. There's what they call daylight savings. It doesn't exist in this state. This is a sunshine state. What did one bloke call it the other day? The cancer capital of the world. This is the fucking, as you can see, I got a few fucking head fucking things. That's from driving trucks as a young bloke and not putting the cap on. That's when I had fucking hair. I used to be able to fucking brush it back and brush it over side to side. And I'd still get called a long haired geek. But I hopped in the fucking brains line. Most people jumped in the hairline. Ever seen a hare? No, I just seen a couple of rabbits, I said. And the hairs on a dicky died hang down to her knees. But we haven't hit fucking summer yet. It's going to be a stinker. It's going to be a stinker. Oh. That's what you call a deep purple. Smoke on the water. A fire in the lung. Orange and pineapple. It's made by the brothers, see? Don't forget the brothers juice. I got a little bottle of vodka here, but I think that might fuck me right up tonight. Thank you, bro. Thank you there, brother. There you go. Brother Young says, love you, Geary. Don't make me teary. Eh? I just worry about my health at the moment. Still got a little bit of high blood pressure, and it's not fucking perfect, because nothing's perfect in this world, especially when your name's Year Changer. But the sugar's fucking fluctuating, the sugar levels. And I still can't fucking find out why this pancreas that's got a lump on it, it's not a cancer. I know I'm going to put this one up. I'm going to put this one up here. Look at this. You've had that fucking... But that picture's fucking false. You don't look like that. It's past its use by date. It's past its use by date, eh? If I had to fucking use it, you got your fucking you got your long necks up there. You got fucking, what do you got? That fucking Cooper's Green. I can drink fucking orange juice. Orange juice for sale? Big time legend, fucking hell. Hey? I just love what I do, mate. If I didn't have fucking YouTube to calm me down, to give me some fucking, what's the word? To give me some fucking time. It's a long day in 24 hours to sit around and do bugger all. And I'm not the sort of person that has got a hobby where I just like going places. I can sit at the beach for hours. I can sit at a river. I can go for a swim. I can't, just fucking run into the bush and fucking disappear. I love smoking weed. I don't mind a drink every now and then. I'm not an alcoholic as some fucking people. Hey, you drinking again, are you fucking old bastard? Yeah. Oh, you fall asleep on your channel. But I get out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm at my fucking peak. I'm at my fucking peak at 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. in the morning, man. I'm wide awake, raring to go. And then by 10 o'clock, I've done a fucking 6 hour shift. No worries there, Desmond. No worries at all, brother. And mate, that guy there down there, Dillygaff, he cooked a roast lunch yesterday for just after 1 o'clock, and I'll give that bloke a fucking 9.9 out of 10. The Baba lamb was done to a fucking T. It was melted in your mouth. The potatoes were as crisp on the outside and fucking flavorful on the inside. He said he wasn't sure of the pumpkin. The fucking pumpkin was fucking awesome. And then he made this other stuff up. And it was, I think, capsicum, onion, garlic, whole garlic, he told me. Something else and something else. Man, and then a gravy. Man, what a feed. Hey? And then after that, I had that one bottle of fucking Cooper's Green. And I done that, man. I had a fucking good afternoon. Smoked the last of me fucking couple of canes. I got a little bit of fucking shit here, but we're getting on the medical tomorrow, so I don't mind celery because it was nice and soft. Yeah, just remember, choppers left my mouth. Chopper left my mouth a long time ago. I got a set of choppers up there. I'll get them out one day and show them to you. But I got this fucking tooth coming through the fucking me gum again for some reason. It's got a big fucking thing sticking out, and I put my teeth in, and they just fucking click, 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 and they fall out. Because this side here, or was it that side there? I can't fucking remember. It's in my mouth somewhere. Oh, mate, I was looking for seconds. I was looking for seconds, anxious. Anxious. What am I fucking saying? Huh? I just done a meatloaf on that one. I took the words right out of my mouth. You gotta fucking put your fucking mind into gear. You know, don't fucking leave it in neutral because that'll do you damage. Put it into gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit the button. Go for more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit the lever and keep them straight. 9, 10. You're in overdrive. If you're driving a fucking 10-speed Road Ranger. And if you're driving a 12-speed Ranger, put your foot down and fucking hurry up and get into that top gear. Top gear, eh? I'm just in fucking. At the moment, I'm in a low range. I'm just going up that fucking hill. I want to get to the top. I'll put it in the angel. You never put a truck into angel gear. I seen a bloke fucking put a truck into fucking angel gear one day because he missed it going down this fucking big steep mountain. Man, he up there at the fucking truck and fucking nearly kissed the ground. Smoke was pouring off the fucking hubs. Doesn't matter, man. Angel gear will get you fucking into angels. It'll turn you into the fucking up the top. I'm on the Gold Coast, pal. The Gold Coast just south of Brisbane, north of Sydney, and it's called the Gold Coast. It's it's a fucking beautiful, some fucking awesome beaches here. Um, Probably on Saturday, I'm going to get up and do a really early live. Like I'm going to get down to the beach this time at about fucking 4:30. Take me coffee down there. I just don't know when I'm going to get some medical, but drugs aren't everything in this fucking in this day and age. It's good to get fucking smashed, but if you haven't got it, you haven't back and got it. We'll see what happens when I speak to the. Is there a doctor in the house? Doctor, give me some buds. Greener. I gotta see them. Farm gas. Yeah, well, I met a young bloke over at a friend's place the other day. He'd only be in his early 20s, and he said to me, his mate and a friend of my mate said, he said, I hear you got a YouTube channel. And I said, yeah, why is that, mate? He said, oh, I've been on there a few times. He said, do you know anyone from Tasmania? And I said straight up to him, I bet you know Terence McKenna from Down Under. How do you know that? I said, because you've been on his channel, haven't you? He said, yeah. I said, well, mate, he's a good friend of mine. He's a part of the 420 community. Guess where he works at Hungry Jack's, flipping burgers, flipping bongs. The only thing, you can't sing a song. Terence is a good bloke. Hey, he's a lucky man. He says he's got a girlfriend now. I don't know if it'll ever work, but it could. It could. I could have a woman in my life. I got one. I got my eye on. You know what I mean? This one here. Hang on. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Say no more. But I'm not going to divulge any fucking personal information. Do I get the Hollywood showgirls? Anya, you got to Hollywood showgirls yet, much gear. No Hollywood showgirls up here for me, mate. There's plenty of chicks out there, but man, they're all fucking. Look, I'm not a young chicken anymore. No, hang on. I can't say a chicken. I'm not a young rooster anymore. I got a heart of a 21-year-old. Well, I haven't got a heart. I got a mind of a 21-year-old. No, I haven't got that either. I got thoughts of a 21-year-old. I got thoughts of a 21-year-old. I'm not after some grammar. I'm just after a nice, easygoing lady that's fun, happy disposition, likes to have a smoke every now and then, and enjoys a walk and a cuddle. And you know, that's life. You know, it's not all about sex. It's not all about what you've got and what you haven't got. It's who you meet and how you feel. Um, I just, wow. Uh, I met a lady. I can't say too much, but she doesn't live here. She lives overseas, and I think she's, to me, in my own personal view, this could be anyone else's view that doesn't say, oh, she's not beautiful, she's not this, she's not that. But for me and what I see, I've never met her, but what I see in the pictures, she's quite a very nice, pretty woman. And it's just something that draws me to her. And she's from the other side of the world. There's a lot of things between us, and that's water too, you know. But no, I'm not the guy to push anyone into a corner. And if I do find somebody that I feel very alive with, I'll stick to that person. Doesn't matter whether they're here or they're over there. You know, you got to be straight up, true to your heart, and true to that person. It's a long way to the shop if you want a sausage roll. It's coming up to now 44 minutes we've been on this for. Shout out to Terry. Don't call him Terry, call him Terence. Terence down under. Let's have a bong. This is part B to part A. I've got to find me gas. Where's me fucking burner? Where's me learner burner? It run out of gas. The flame has run out. We better fucking start me up, fire me up, and just don't fucking burn me. Look at that. Like a new one. How we can fucking get a full cone down without fucking... Yeah. Go to the beach on Saturday. Got a few things to do tomorrow. Ooh. I wonder what that LOL is all about. We can't let the cat out of the bag in this end of the woods. And besides that, I haven't got a cat. I got a bag over here, a plastic bag, but I haven't got a cat, so I can't let the cat out of the bag. It's a big ocean between me and over there, and I can't go anywhere because I got a drug conviction. I got busted for marijuana. Oh, yeah. I got a couple of drug convictions, but it's only for pot. Eh? And if you try to get a passport and you want to go overseas, they say, no, you can't come here. Stay in your own fucking backyard. We got a big backyard. It's called Australia. Eh? I love this country. Anyone that wants to come over here and see it all, come and see gear, and we'll get on the road again. I can't travel. It's no good traveling by yourself here. It's not good. It's not good to travel by yourself here. That's why, because I got sick, and I got sick when I was all right when I come here to Desmond's place. I was doing all right, but then I got really sick, and I fucking bashed my head on my 4-wheel drive, and I let myself go there for a while. A little bit depressing, and then I found out I got a fucking son that I didn't even know about. Wow. My wife's just done a fucking flip-flop, turn around upside down. This is like putting all the ingredients into a cake mix and hoping for the best to come out. Well, and there's there's 1,000,001 of women over here, but is there the right one? I just want a plain Jane, in my books, a plain Jane that has a beautiful heart. The rest we can work on. But I want to go camping. I'll leave my caravan here, and but you can't go camping by yourself. It's dangerous. I want to go to a place called Fraser Island. It's only about 4 hours away from me, just up that way. And it's the biggest sand island in the southern hemisphere. And that's where the dingoes hang out. Yeah. Stacey B, good morning there. I have a son, Stacey. I was involved with a lady 42 years ago, thereabouts, give or take a day or two. And we went out for about 6 months. I was, as I am, a truck driver, and she had a very high-paying, high position in the local council in the town that I lived in, and a lot of blokes were chasing her. She was a single woman, very pretty, very nice, and she got onto me one night at a party at the local club. She got onto me, so I thought, wow, I'm privileged. So we did go home, and we did have sex, and we had sex quite a few times. And then one day when I come home on a Friday night, I had the whole weekend off. We used to go out. I used to take her out to dinner. I'd take her to the movies. I'd take her to the drive-in. I'd take her to different places. But she never wanted to go out in the town that we lived in because she did not want to know everybody, and everybody's wanted to know her business. And I went round there one day and she was gone. And the guy next door to me knew me. He said, mate, she left 2 days ago. Big truck pulled up here, 6 o'clock in the morning, 3 blokes on it, cleaned the house out, gone. Wow. And I have a 30-year-old daughter who I know about and I love very much. She's from, now I can say she's from my second partner. And my son got in contact with, he tried to find me, but he couldn't find me for some reason. I don't know why. He just had to sing out, Gooey, and I would have answered back. But, yeah, he found my daughter and she didn't believe him. He asked her, is your dad's name such and such? And she said, yeah, why? He said, I think that's my dad. She said, get out of here. And he said, well, they talked for a couple of weeks, and this was just before my daughter's 30th birthday, and she never told me anything. She kept it all a secret because she wanted to make sure it was true before she let the cat out of the bag. And be like that before, I said, I haven't got a cat, but I've got a bag. So he paid for her DNA testing, and he done his DNA testing through the same company, one state to another state, and they got the results back before her 30th birthday. And just after her 30th birthday, they got they talked, and she rang me up and she said, Dad, do you know a lady called such and such? Well, shit, hang on a minute. I said, wow, how did you know about her? She said to me, because I've talked. I said to her, she said, no. She said, I've just been told that I have a stepbrother, a brother, and you have a son. Get the fuck out of here, girl. What are you talking about? She said, we just had a DNA test and it's 98.6% that him and I are siblings from two different mothers, but one daddy and you're the daddy. What? And my son put himself, he's a male nurse in a big hospital in a place called Canberra, where the capital of Australia is down there. Well, not the capital, but he's a male nurse and he's done 25 or 24, coming up to 25 years with the paramedics. He goes around teaching paramedics, like the ambulance drivers, teaches them, people who are going through that era and learning how to give first aid and all that. He's one of their teachers now. Very bright young bloke. Very bright young bloke. And he loves what he does. And I have a 12-year-old granddaughter. That is his daughter. His name's Luke. My granddaughter's name's Georgina, or Georgie, she likes to be called. And my daughter's name's Taryn, Taarran, as in Taryn the road. That's where she got her name from. And I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to show you something here. I'm just going to show you something here. Yeah, where are we? Here we go. We'll show you a picture. This will freak you out. Here we go. I'll take this off the screen so you can see it. Where are we? Here's this mouse. Look at the size of him. Look at the size of my daughter. He has to lean into her. He's about 6'4", I think he said, or 6'5". Hello? Yeah. And he's a male nurse at a hospital. Put himself through university. He was married. He's separated from his missus. He's got a partner now, and she's got a son, and he's got a daughter. And that's my daughter there. She's got no kids, but she's got a great boyfriend. She's got a beautiful boyfriend. He's top bloke. Taken a long time, but I didn't even know about him. If I'd have known about him 42 years ago, I would have a son. I would have been proud to say I have a son too, but I never knew about him. Never even fucking knew. She just disappeared because she ever chucked a job in, and she was there for about 7 years. And a lot of blokes in my day were chasing her, but she never went near anyone. And I don't know why. She just fucking later on thick and fast at a party one night. And I was only like 25. 25. And his birthday's just after my daughter's. About 2.5 weeks apart. It's even more cool. Hang on, I'm going to put that up on the screen. Even more cool. Grandchild you didn't know about. Your family is just bigger than you thought. That's more to love you and you to love. Exactly right, Stacey B. And I'm sorry, Stacey B, but I think you left me a message on my Gear Changer Down Under on Instagram. I don't go to Instagram a lot. I love YouTube. Instagram to me is just a little bit. I made a comment there, and they they time me out or kick me off for a couple of weeks. That was a long time ago, and I thought, well, if you want to treat me like that, yeah, I don't know what I do here. I enjoy it. I'm not after the people with the numbers. I've only got 600 and something people here or something, but it's not the numbers, it's the quality of the people that I enjoy, you know. And I got some great people from overseas. I got a bloke here that comes from one bloke comes from Detroit City, and then there's another bloke there says Long Beach, California, smoking a blunt, listening to Gear, telling me his life experiences. What a day it's going to be. I'm old school stuff. Old school, old head, old fucking body. But you know, I'm not the big hitter. I'm just a little fry in a big pool, little fish in a big pool. I enjoy what I do, and because my health has been a little bit right down there, you got to come from a land down under, full of drugs, and let's get some thunder. This one's for the ladies in the house. This one's just for the ladies. So shut up, boys, and let me smoke. Because the ladies just might have one. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Stacey. It's there's a lot of Aussie channels over here. I smoke weed. I've grown weed before. I grew weed fucking 30 years ago, 30 pound between three blokes in the bush. We're up to over 12 months. Can't grow any weed now because I'm in suburbia. 5 minutes to the beach. You think there's a lot of bush here? House next door that overlooks me. But I'm in a good spot. I like it here. It's very peaceful. Great people that I've let me come onto their property. I help them. I do a lot of their shopping for them because he looks after his mum and dad, and they got some fucking wild little Chihuahua dogs. May even bail me up, mate. But I've just got to, I've had some bad health problems, and I've just got to try and get that into a fair order, and get myself back to the old gear. What do they say? I probably do need an oil change. I probably do need a good fucking service. But that ain't going to happen today, and it won't happen tomorrow. But every day's a challenge. And if I'm awake at fucking 4 o'clock, I'm up and having a cup of coffee. If I'm not feeling too good, I'll get up and have a coffee and go back to bed. Or I just don't get out of bed if I'm really bad. But, just a stream here and a stream there. Sometimes I put it up and let people know that I'm going to stream, but most of the time it's just fucking go live and whatever happens, happens. But it's tea time over here now, so it's what is it? Coming up to 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Wednesday the 23rd. No, it's the 25th. Shit. It'll soon be November. 1 month and 3 days, and it's my birthday. And I can't tell you how old I am because a man never divulges his age, especially to a single woman. He says, I'm only 21, but I'll play the game at 18. Eh? Well, I'm 18 and I'll play the game and I'm 21. I'm over 27 and I'm over 25. I am 35 and I'm just a little tad over 45. But I can't tell you because you don't know me. And I ain't going to divulge my name, my date of birth. But I'm going to have a party. I'm going to do it live on my birthday. And I might play up a little bit. I've worked out my paydays, and I think we'll just get two in. So tomorrow's payday. We're going to get onto the miracle marijuana, the marijuana, eh? The marijuana from down under. Oh, we better fucking pack this other one and go for a bit more. $6 o'clock, 1800 hours, 6 to go, and then it's a new day. It was 6 to go till midnight. And if you come from Australia and you're out after midnight, you turn into a pumpkin. I can't turn into a pumpkin. Pumpkins are sweet. I'm a bit of sweet and sour. I only get sour with fucking blokes that want to fucking call me this and call me that. I don't get sour with women. I got a gentle nature towards a woman. My granddad, he always told me when I was a young fellow, about 16, 17, when I was out trying to sow my oats, He said, if you hit a woman, you do not go back to bed with her and make love to her. That is so fucking wrong. If you hit a woman, just keep walking. Because once you hit them once, he said, you'll be back for more. And some of them let you do it, some of them don't. So that's the respect that I have for a female. You know, we're not all perfect, but we're not here to fucking to actually physical abuse a female. People might say, "Oh, you're a softie." No, I'm just a fucking realist that says I don't do that. It's not me. It's not a part of me. You can stand up and hit a woman. I've had a fucking plate of hot food smashed into my face. You know what I said? Ha ha! I'm sorry I couldn't eat it before you got to it. It looked like you, piece of shit. But I never touched the fucking laid a finger on her. I walked away. And then I run away because I packed all my gear and fucked off. Oh no, he's left me. Well, I did leave you. Never go back to you again. It's just it's a hard life. I had an auntie and uncle that were married for 57 years. 57 years. And they were so into each other that was, even at their age, my uncle would always open the door for her, hold her hand, do this, do that. That's old school love. Old school love, you know. Fun times ahead. Just don't bash your head. Smart. Nah. It's 1,000,001 women out there, but there's so many. Don't take this the wrong way. There's a lot of gold diggers out there. And I got a thing off Facebook about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Now I haven't been on Facebook for a fucking long time. I don't even think I've fucking updated me profile. I just don't go to it anymore. I used to hang out on it all the time, talking to different people all over, especially with football and stuff like that. I'm a mad fucking Canterbury Bankstown Bulldog supporter. I've been like that since I was born. I was born in Bankstown Hospital in Sydney. Good old days. I won't change that, but somebody fucking, she was a money digger. She said, I'd love to come and meet you. And I said, well, I'm here. I'm such and such. Oh, how do I get there? I said, well, whereabouts are you? And she told me she was in Australia. I said, well, that won't be cheap. You can get a train. And she said, no, could you buy me a plane ticket? I said, well, no, I don't even know you. And she sent me some fucking sexy photos, just not as in porn photos, but her in bikinis and fucking different outfits. And we corresponded for a couple of weeks. And then I just said to her, whereabouts exactly are you and what's the name? And she told me that she was in a place and she couldn't even spell it right. And I said, name the name of the street. And she was gone for about 20 minutes since she came back. She was on Google Earth looking for a fucking street in that suburb. I just said to her, I said, you're not truthful. I said, you asked me all these questions, but you're taking your time to answer yours. No. I said, you're a liar, a gold digger, an oxygen thief, and something else. And then she blocked me. I thought, wow. And you want to tell me you were going to be true? No. I'm old school. I can see it coming a mile away. That's why I don't want something that looks glamorous, that's fucking hot. It's got everything going for her, cute body, fucking this, and this. No. Because they'll always be looking for somebody better than what you are. I'm old school values, mate. Once I get a woman, unless it's fucking something drastic, I'm the happiest man in the fucking world. You got to have the values of fucking relationships, the value of life, the value of doing things together, not apart. No good you going to the shops and we going an hour later because I don't want to go shopping with you. Either both of us go or both of us don't go. You know? It's not all about having sex. It's not all about kissing and cuddling. It's about friendship, being happy where you are, comfortable in a relationship, know what your partner's, you know, you're there to make her happy and she's there to make you happy. When you put the two together, you come up with the word sweet. Sweet. You don't have to be married and have a piece of paper. That's that's a long way away. But you've got to start off as a friendship, turn it into romance, and do the best for whatever you've got in front of you. Be happy. That's the main thing. Make you getting out of bed with a chip on your shoulder and take it out of your poor girlfriend or your poor missus. You know. Someone said to me one day, "You should be a marriage counsellor." I said, "Fucking go away. I'm not a marriage counsellor. I've had more women in my life than I've had fucking. Oh no, I can't say that because it's not true. But when you get to fucking my age, man, you got to count back. I used to chase the girls around fucking high school. I used to go and do fucking home economic classes with all the girls in high school because I was chasing girls. I got caught kissing a young girl when I was about 13 behind the fucking hall while everyone was inside playing bingo. My auntie come out there and she couldn't find me anywhere. She went round the back of the hall and there's me and this girl laying on the grass, kissing each other, holding each other. We weren't doing anything, but we were just holding and kissing. And she just walked away and never said a word. When I got home, she said to me, "You're a lucky young boy, mate." And I said, "Why is that, aunt?" She said, "Because if that father of that girl that you were kissing seen you doing that to her, the way you were laying with her, he would have flogged your ass. And you would have known about it." And she said, "There's nothing I couldn't have done because you were playing with his daughter." And she said, "And I hope there was no sex." I said, "Did you see us having any? You must have been watching us if you knew what I was doing." She said, "I don't think you're that sort of boy." She said, "But if he'd have caught you, he would have given you a good flogging, even though you're not his kid. That's his daughter, and he's a very protective man." I got to leave it, pal. I'm sorry, but that was just me and her. 13 or 14. The good old days. My daughter's been with a boyfriend now for, I think, 6 years. She had a dickhead bloke before that, but this guy's he's a good young fella. They don't want kids yet, so I'm glad I've got a latecomer granddaughter. I've only talked to her once. Yeah. His mother, before she passed away, God rest her soul, his mother said, "I've got to tell you something about your father." And she said, "What's that, Mum?" She said, "Back when I knew your father, he's the only bloke I ever went out with that I used to know that smoked marijuana." She said, "All the other young blokes in that town never got into that." She said, "And I never said a word to him." And she said, "He used to come over there and I knew he was something different because he was what do they call it? High." And he said, "Oh, okay." She said, "Yeah, he used to smoke marijuana all the time. And we'd hop out of the car and go for a walk along the beach at night time or go for a walk around the park somewhere. And he'd always have a joint." She said, "And I caught him smoking out of this um, juice container bottle one day." I thought, "What the hell was that?" And he said, "It was such and such. I forget the name of the word." And she said, "But your father used to smoke pot." So when I first met him on the phone, we went into the conversation for 3 hours. We went into the conversation for about 10 minutes. And you know what he said to me? "Hey, Dad, my mum told me about you, something about you. I hope she did, mate. I hope she did, because apparently, as it says, I'm not doubting any word that's been told, but I'm your father. I knew your mother for 6 or 8 months, and we did have sex together on lots of occasions. We had a really good sexual relationship. She was a nice lady in many ways besides the sex. But I was kept in the dark a fair bit, and she wasn't ashamed of me. She just didn't want me to, or she didn't want herself put in the spotlight, because she had a pretty responsible job in the council. She'd been there for 8 or 9 years, and she was a good sort. A lot of blokes, I don't know who she had before me. I never asked her, but a lot of blokes fucking tried. She'd play a game with them, but she'd never go home with them. You know, she wasn't a prick teaser, but she got onto me at a fucking party this night, and I thought, this ain't real. She gonna fucking drop me like a hot potato in a minute. Nah, nah, nah. She said, the party's gonna finish soon. I said, yeah, it's getting late. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And before I could even finish my sentence, she said, do you want to leave your car here and come home with me? I said, excuse me, did you say that? Can you repeat that? She said, no, you heard me. I said, leave my car here and come home with you. I said, how am I going to get back here? It's a fair way to your place. It's a fair way to my place at that time of the morning. And we're in a little country town. And she said, I'll drive you home. I'll drive you back to your car later. Yeah, righto. And she just put her arm around me. She said, well, I'll go and get my bag and stuff. I'll see you out in the car in 15 minutes. I'll say goodbye to a few people. And I went out there in fucking 14 minutes, and she was standing there waiting for me. She said, jump in, let's go. And the rest is fucking smash, monkey, smashed. Yeah. This medical company called Acacia Medical. I don't know what I got to just ring up. Tomorrow. I don't know how long it's going to take, but because I was on the medical before, I think I should get the tick of approval straight through a bit. And my health has deteriorated since fucking 2 years ago. So I'm hoping to do it, because if it doesn't, it's going to fuck me for a couple of weeks. It's going to cost me $260 consultation, scripts, and buy flour off the chemist. So it's a big outlay on my income, but hopefully I can do it. I don't know. We'll soon find out. But that's a gram a day, man. A gram a day will get the doctor away. I'll enjoy it, mate. I won't smoke it every day unless I need it. But I've been going through some fucking pain after this fucking coming down my throat. I've been going through a bit of pain, and they still can't tell me why. I've cut down on my cigarettes. I have a couple of beers. I'm not going to fucking stop living just for that. No way in the world. No. Mate, I just say, well, fuck this, fuck that, fuck that way. Let's just do what's got to be done. When he rolls the dice and says, not your turn yet, not your turn yet, I'll just keep on going. Good choice, is it? Good choice for Acacia, whatever you call it. I got them on my other computer ready to go. Yeah, I got a small, it's not a computer, it's a tablet. Samsung tablet. I got it on there ready to go, mate. I just need the fucking money. I get paid at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just got to get up and set it up. I don't know when I'll get the fucking appointment, but I'll pay for it straight up as soon as I get paid. First thing in the morning. I'll be awake at fucking 3:30, 4:45. I'll get up that and put my coffee on, and get the coffee made, put a cigarette in my fucking mouth, and go on the computer and fucking pay for it. Fill out as much as I can, and then you got to sit here and wait for the. I don't have to sit here. I've got to write down a lot of medical stuff that I've got on record, that should get me over the line. So pancreatic pain, diabetic neuropathy, diabetes, restless legs, and something else, insomnia. There's fucking half a dozen, fucking 6 or 8, fucking 10 things that's if you look at the medical condition of you. That's why I can't drive a fucking truck anymore, because I have to give me truck license up because of my medical condition, not my fucking mental condition. Ha ha, mental condition. They shouldn't have given it to me when I was fucking 18. Nah. I fucking loved it. I loved my job driving, man, when I was from the start. The first job was McDonald's in Sydney, at a place called Yagoona near Bankstown. I couldn't do that for fucking 7 months. I done it for, chucked it in. Oh man, kicked me in the ass and said, get a fucking job. All right, I did. I got an starter's job on a furniture truck. And that's where I drove a truck home. I never even had a license to drive. And the bloke that I was working for, part-time, he took a bit of a turn one day in the furniture truck. Said, drive me back to the depot. Can't do it, but he said, oh, I'm going to teach you. By the time we got back to the depot, you know what he said to me? You got a bit of a fucking rhythm there going, Blake. He said, I reckon you can make a good truck driver if you do as you're told. He said, no, I'll give you a go, mate. I said, will ya? He said, yeah, I'll teach you. I do the best I can, mate. I think he said, you got a bit of a fucking knack to you. He said, you don't mind a bit of work? And he said, I can see when you drive the truck, man, you put a bit of effort into it. I said, because I want to learn. I love doing stuff like this. Not stuck in one place. And he taught me, man. The Trevor Duster used to get fucking hit on the fucking left hand if you fucking done something in his truck that was wrong. He wouldn't tell you what it was. He'd just give you a quick whack with the cane part, not the feather part. I went home with a fucking left hand one day and I had fucking a couple of fucking good marks on it. Oh, what was that for? Don't ask, learn. And I'm proud to say that I went 20 years and 10 months without a driving conviction. 20 years and 10 months. Because I got caught in the 11th month, and I said to the cop, well, I got to come up to 21 years, no tickets. He said, get out of here, Blake. He said, you're doing 118 down there, you're going to get a ticket for that. I said, no, before that. I said, can't you give me a miss on this one? I said, I've done 21 years. He went away and come back and said, man, you're a couple of months off your fucking 21st birthday for fucking no driving records. And he said, but I'm going to give you one. Now I'll tell you how to get out of it. Yeah. I didn't have a good license. I didn't have a, when I was a young fella, I got caught speeding. I'd only had my license 6 months. And when I had to pay for it myself, I fucking learned the lesson real quick. Like in those days, man, if you got $9 taken off you to pay your fucking fines, yeah, I had to pay my mother room and board. Yeah, there's fucking couple of floorboards put down for me. Ha! Floorboard. It's got fucking dark here. It's got dark as hell. The night has come. Eh? Just what have we got here? Let's have this bong first. I think they are indie med. I'm not sure. Just got to the young bloke that's who's friend of a friend. He's on medical, and he gave me some fucking farm gas, man. Fuck, that fucked me up. I had 2 cones of it, man. It was fucking holy hell. And you don't put any tobacco with it. You shouldn't have to put tobacco in medical. That's what it's for. It's just fucking medical, not fucking tobacco. £100 per month. Once you do the fucking questions, what do you got to do then? You got to fucking. I'll just ring up in the morning and find out. Pay for it. Pay for the scripts. Wait for the phone call. Wait for the phone call to come along. Let's get stoned. And when I do it, I'm going to do a live on fucking. I'm going to do a Terence McKenna Down Under. I'm going to do a fucking review on this fucking on the medical, and then I'm going to do a review on the Cooper's Green Pale Ale on the same fucking day, 2 together. I'm going to put my shirt on that says I'm smashed, and that's what I intend to fucking do. Whether it be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, any day, the gear will do. I'm going to fucking get myself fucking. I've got a fucking great spot down here. If it's a nice day, I'll take you down on the back of this fucking about 2 minutes drive down here. And it's overlooking a fucking part of an inlet on this fucking $1 million fucking waterway. Houses everywhere. And there's a little fucking picnic table and all. I can take my Wi-Fi. It's got to charge me fucking couple of things up. Put some money on my Wi-Fi tomorrow, like $30. It's only just for the computer to do lives. I'm definitely going to go to the beach on Saturday. And there's no good weather permitting. It's going to be fucking warm in Saturday. I might spend a couple of hours down there. I'll be able to put the fucking. If it's the water's got a little bit of a nip to it, I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. It's just a little bit cold, but I'll go in for a fucking paddle. I'm not scared. I don't give a fuck about water, man. I love the water. I was a water baby once, and then someone took the plug out. Those awesome choices, eh? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, man, when you smoke hydro, what are you doing? You're smoking fucking someone else's hydro, making someone rich, and it's getting to be Christmas time up here, man. You're not going to be able to afford to buy fucking street weed, you know. It's some places at the moment they're fucking 350 to 380. You get the fuck on the paying that sort of money. It's the supply and demand because everybody wants it. They're just fucking jacking up the price. I used to know a bloke that used to sell it for $2.20 an ounce. He's now $3.60. Same fucking weed, same batch. Grew 10 pound of it. He's still selling it. I said, mate, you used to give it to us for $2.20. He said, yeah, but now it's $3.60. I said, so what I used to buy before was it the same? He said, yeah, same stuff. I said, why can't you give it to me for $2.20? Because I want $3.60 for it. Well, guess what? Keep your $3.60 and keep your weed. Never bring back. He's always having a fucking dig at me, monkey. Eh? Can't fucking tries to G me up. And he's not. He's the same as you, mate. We're all fucking brothers in this. There's a monkey, there's a Desmond, and there's a Gear, eh? But guess what? We might all be brothers, but we're all fucking brothers of cunts, eh? Lovely cunts. Kids, cunts, coots, whatever you want to call us. We're all fucking one family. We got the same fucking blood. And it takes a lot of fucking people in this fucking world to make it all go round, but I tell you what, there's one bloke in this fucking chat that I've got to go and see before I fucking tip over on the fucking make the fucking world go a bit fucking strange, because there'll be one less fucking here when it tilts a little bit too far to the side. I've got to go and see this monkey Jenkins. It's the fucking last thing I ever do. And I can sing out, "Yeah, there, cunt." That's what I can sing out on his day off when he doesn't have to go fucking a couple of hours to work. Ha ha! That poor man gets out of bed at fucking 3 o'clock some mornings, I think. And he's off to work at fucking 4. That's dedication, man. And his lovely wife, she must lay in bed and think, fuck, he's gone to fucking work. Nah. He seems like a happy chappy. We're all certified. Ha ha! Signed off. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, shit, I better turn the light on. It's getting dark here. Getting dark, too dark to see. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah. Eh? I went to go to Spud's live today and fucking said hello a couple of times, and he's way up. He's up towards Gladstone way somewhere, way up that way, up in Midland, Queensland. He's in a fucking. He's got a place under his house now. He's made he's under his house, his little cubby house. And I keep on saying to him, "Get under the house, cunt. Get under the house, cunt." Brother Gears, he says, if you're going to meet a fucking bloke, mate, he's all heart, that bloke. He's so fucking down to earth and just so funny. And he's got a beautiful partner. And I stayed with him going north. I stayed with him coming back. He said, "You won't get that car and caravan down that fucking driveway," and turned around and faced up the hill. I said, "You reckon you can't?" "No, you never do it, mate. I don't really want to let you go down the driveway in case you get stuck." And I never done a 3-point turn down the bottom with a caravan on. I done a 12-point turn and had it jackknifed every fucking time. And at one part, I had the gas bottle and the back left-hand side of the fucking car scraping on each other. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just touching. And it took me fucking, I don't know how long, but I got that caravan into position, ready to go back up that hill. And it was a steepy. Come down the fucking hill, and there's a circle, and I turned it around and faced it back up and leveled it out, parked it there, stayed for a week, drove my car around. I got in the piss with Spuddy a few times. He's a solid drinker. You know, he's a solid drinker. I couldn't do what he drinks in a day. Not that amount. That, you know. Even with spirits, I knock him on the head smoking. I kick his little ass smoking, but I don't think I could fucking. I could beat. I wouldn't even attempt to try and beat him with the alcohol. And that's his fucking. That's his choice, mate. That's his forte. He loves a beer, and good on him. He's a fucking true blue dinky die fucking Australian, mate. And he drinks that fucking dirty barbed wire fence they call fucking 4X. Eh? They just took the letters off it, FUCK, 4X. Fuck, what do you drink that shit for? Because he's a Queenslander, and that's what Queenslanders drink. I'm in Queensland, but I'm not a Queenslander. I'm a Welshman. And, and people that live in Victoria, they're called fucking Mexicans. That's what Monkey Jenkins is. He's a fucking outlaw. He's a Mexican, but he's a beautiful Mexican. I've met some fucking awesome people around this country, and I'll tell you what, there's some fucking awesome people out there that have really, really gone out of their way to help me over the fucking time. Um, wow, appreciation is just never going to be fucking so fucking pull forward that, wow, look at you just done for me. And there's a bloke in the fucking overseas too that fucking, he's an Australian mate. He hangs out with the Yanks over there. He's an Aussie mate. He's fucking, he gave me a $500 donation once, $500. And they said, "What'd you take that money off him for?" I said, "Because he asked me if I wanted it." And I was straight up with him and truthful. I said, "Man, that would go a long way," and it did. He didn't even hesitate, mate. "Give me your PayPal account, mate." While I was on the stream, he went off while I was on the stream, and he often sits in the background. And I go over to his channel. He said, "I was watching you the other day. You were talking about such and such." Fucking hell! So you just don't know who's watching you. I got no qualms with him. He's never done me wrong. And he's an Aussie mate. Just fucking. Some people don't like him, but that's their opinion, not mine. My opinion is he's a cool character. Who he hangs out with and who he talks to, he's got no concern of mine because it's not my business. He runs his channel the way he wants to do. I do the same here. The only way he gets fucking, the only person I've ever really booted off here was Google, because he went religious about the Jews and the fucking Muslims and all this, and called me a fucking, what did he call me? Um, I forget the word. I said, "Who the fucking hell are you talking to, bloke?" He said, "I'm talking to you." So he won't be talking to you anymore. Fuck off. And I did. Well, he's had his say. He apologised. It's all good. I met a bloke not long ago. He calls himself the Stone Fisherman. I'm trying to think of his real name. Has anyone ever heard of the Stone Fisherman? He's a Yankee, a fellow with glasses. I cannot think of his name. Oh, Lady Wolverine still's in the house. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, sweetheart, for hanging in there. Must be getting late over there, but like you said, if your plate's full, your mind's rushing, think positive, sweetheart. I know it's a negative thought and it's a negative thing to go through, but um, my heart's with you, and I don't worry about anything else. I just think, wow, if it's got to be devoted somewhere, it's devoted to you. It's such a very sudden time in your life to get someone like that taken away from you. And I'd, I shouldn't ask this, but I'd really like to know, just if it was possible, so that just for me, not for this YouTube community, but just from my heart to you, I'd like to hold my minute of silence for him. That's the only thing that I'd ask. If I can hold my own little minute of silence to have the respect for you through the young fella. It's I do it for any mum. For any mum. We all lose someone in there. I've lost my mum and dad. I've lost my sister. I don't. I only have. Now I have a son and a daughter. But they've got their lives. They've got their lives. They keep in contact, but it's still a. You know. I just. I just think it's. You're supposed to bury your kids, are you? As they say in old school language. You know. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy. Yeah, I say that all the time. Some Americans get offended by it, but mate, we call each other fucking lots of names over here. You can't get offended if you get offended on YouTube for being called a name, unless it's a derogatory name like the word starts with N and stuff like that. The other channels say, we don't have those words over here. We have the black word, and the black word's Aboriginal. And that's I got all the time and respect in the world for those people, because in Australian slang language, I'm the Guboriginal, which means white fella, black fella. Aboriginal, Gubba means white, so it's white, black, and like in any race, they're my brothers and sisters and aunts and cousins. I got no Aboriginal in me whatsoever from my heritage. My father was come out, he was a convict from the fucking, what's that place over there called Royal Britannia? Pommyland? My dad come out here with his parents when he was about 15, I think it was. It was back in 1944 or something when the war finished in England. 10-pound poms. I've never been a friend of the fucking Royals. I think there's more poorer things. There's more poor people in this world than they spend money on just to become a fucking king and a queen. You know, we shouldn't have a. This is getting into politics. We shouldn't have a fucking um, somebody that rules over us from over there. The monarchy, brothers and sisters, have I none. Look out, pommies, because here we come. Eh? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. The candlestick was made of awesome. Poor Jack split his ass. Eh? Ask your mum for sixpence to see the big giraffe. Pimples on his whiskers and pimples on his ass. Ask no questions, tell no lies. I saw Desi doing up his flies are a nuisance, bugs are worse. This is the end of my little verse. Never offended, I love Australia. Well, thank you out there, lady, because we don't mean to offend. It's just our fucking character, you know. We're a happy-go-lucky country, until we get into fucking politics. As soon as you start talking politics in this country, it's like an asshole. Everyone's got an opinion. Well, I try to keep my asshole out of other fucking assholes' fucking business. If you know what I mean. No, it's politics and religion can be, just gets out of control. Gets out of control. I really need to fill this gas bottle up because like, I've run out of power. The lights have gone off. Someone's turned the lights off out in the country too. No, there's a light on up there. Nah, I'm good. It's good to sit in the dark and the cool. Because in our summertime at night time, you leave the light on, man. You walk outside and the fucking mozzies and the fucking flying ants and I won't light it up yet because it might go boom. Uh, Up here in the north in the summertime, it's going to be. This is only a very minor night up here in the for the heat, but because I'm a southerner, I've got to fucking grow to this heat because it will affect you. And I got a fucking awesome air conditioning up there, but I don't want to run the break up the hills fucking power bill out of control. I've just got to fucking do something about it because it's going to be a hard fucking summer, I can tell you. But if you open the windows here, I got good mesh on every window. There's no, a little bit at the door. There's about that much where the odd fly can get in, but I can fix that up in 2 minutes. But as long as you've got some windows open and the air ventilation open, it's not too bad because it's pretty shady. You've got some beautiful big palm trees here that keep you cool, but she will be a fucking hot one. There'll be a hot one in the old town tonight. Late last night when we were all in bed, old lady Leary, she lit the lantern in the shed, and when the cow kicked it over, she winked her eye and said there'll be a hot time in the old time tonight. Fire, fire, fire. I sing all these songs. Hey, I fucking hell. I can remember all them, but I can't remember what I did 2 weeks ago besides getting stoned. I want to go 4-wheel drive and I want to go out into the fucking sand, the beaches. But, go camping, travel, but you can't do it by yourself. It doesn't cost you a fortune. You can live off fucking a fair bit of stuff. If you love fish, man, you go fishing every day and catch your fucking food. Catch more than the food, you know? And there's always things to do. I done a farm stay. The farm stays, I stayed up in this place up near Tully in North Queensland. And I parked my caravan. All I had to do was mow the lawns. They were every fortnight. One week they went to work. The other week they were home. They worked in the mining industry, fly in, fly out. They go on a Saturday afternoon and they go and they come home on a Saturday afternoon a week later. And then they have a week off. But they used to go fishing all the time. They go to their fucking kids' places, have guests over. Never bothered me. I had to run at the process right around the fucking lawnmower, man, smoking joints. Come home and have fucking breakfast and have a couple of bongs and hop back on the lawnmower. You couldn't fucking do the lawnmower in the afternoon. It was that hot. 8 acres or something it was. Fucking loved the place. Feed a couple of ponies, a few ducks, a few chooks, water the garden. I loved it, man, because it used to fucking daylight was at like fucking 5 o'clock up there, 4:45. As soon as daylight hit, man, I used to get up and go and do it all. And the bloke said to me one day, "You don't have to get out of bed that early, mate, to go and do all that." I said, "No, but I want to." "Well, it's up to you, mate. But yeah, if that's what you like to do, go and do it." He said, "But mate," and I used to fucking go and pat the horses. When he wasn't there, he told me, he said, "If you want a few beers, man, don't drink them all, but there's a few in the fridge. Mow the lawns a few times, man. Help yourself. Have a couple of beers, mate. I don't mind, but just leave me something." I said, "Yeah, mate. Yeah, not a problem." I used to have a couple, and they had a fucking beautiful pool table there. And I said to him, "Can I play it?" "Yeah, take the fucking cover off, mate. Go for your life." "Who are you going to play with?" I said, "No, I don't like saying this, but I'm going to play with myself." And he just looked at me. "Yeah, mate, you're all right. Go for your life." I think I played one game with him. the whole time I was there. Yeah, he wasn't a bad bloke. A lot younger than me. They used to fucking put the hours in at work. He was the maintenance fucking guy, and his missus was the water truck driver, but the water tanker. But no, that was good. That was a fucking awesome job. That's where I met up with all them Murray lads. And they come to my fucking birthday on me live. Man, I blew them boys out with some fucking good weed. Yeah, we have got a fascinating end. You know, it's funny, someone was talking about America not long ago, the last 2 days, 3 days, and they said it's funny, how um you had the war in America where the North and the South um fought a battle, um a lot of bloodshed and stuff like that. We never had that sort of thing over here, um, but because of the garbage man's just fucking taking his garbage bin up to his house. No, it's just we all have different histories, different but the one thing that is different in our country, and I don't, this is not a political correct statement, but we aren't ruled by a gun controlled state in any shape or form. Some of the states in America, I believe in, are run by the gun lobby. We done away with after we had you guys have got some atrocities over there with shootings and fucking school stuff and all that, and it's saddened to see that on the news from a civilized country like the United States. If it was a third world country or overseas in Baghdad or wherever they come from, they just throw bombs at it, mate. There's no good fucking slapping each other around the face. As soon as you slap the bloke across the fucking border, mate, he's not going to slap you back. He's going to throw a fucking grenade at you or fucking shoot a fucking cannon out of a tank and fucking blow you up. That's wrong. This country's this planet's supposed to be a peaceful planet, but we haven't got that anymore. What do you think we're fucking what's going on in the Middle East? It's over a bit of land. I don't understand why they fucking they blow the place up, mate. I couldn't give a fuck what's there. Let's blow it up. Bang! It's gone. Oh, there's 20 people there. So they don't think about that, man. It's like being in a dictator state. We have our freedom, and you know that's the biggest part of the modern world. In my books, I don't talk about this. This is fucking all new to me. I don't get into this sort of stuff because it can go anywhere. Religious beliefs, you're attacking somebody else because of their thoughts or their religion. But in Australia, we don't do stuff like that. We just knock on the door and say, "Listen here, prick, what do you want? What are you whinging about now? You want a bit more space? We'll move down the road a bit, and I'll give you a bit more space. I'll move up the road." Hey, we're not going to throw a bomb at you because you want fucking 4 inches of this or 6 inches of that. It's only a bit of dirt. And if we don't like it, we'll just tell you to fuck off. Fuck off out of here. Go on, fuck off, get lost. Nah. That's what I say, mate. If you've got something and you appreciate it and you enjoy it, keep it close to you and grow with it. Grow with it, whether it be, if you're a woman and you're looking for a man, go for it. It's your choice. And if you're a man looking for a woman, go for it. It's your choice. And don't pick the best apple in the bunch, because there'll be that many other people trying to eat that apple or get that apple. And it could be a, you know, the prettiest thing ain't always the best thing. Hey, believe me, the prettiest thing if you look for somebody that's sexy and got a cute bum and she's got this and she's got big tits and blue eyes and blonde hair and all that, if you're looking at her, how many other blokes are looking at her? Believe me, I can't say too much, because I just like a woman that I look at and think, wow. I don't look at her for her outstanding features. I look and say, well, I look inside. I look deep inside that face and a picture. And hopefully you meet those people. But you don't judge a book by its cover. And don't read between the lines, read them straight up. And if you're really interested, you'll read that book first. And if your heart starts pitter, patter, pitter, patter, hey, you could be there. You could be just in another world. And it's not all about the S word. It's not. That's a fulfillment on your behalf. And it takes two to tango. And if there's no tango, there's no lingo. I was just going to light that orange juice bottle up then. My daughter had the height to ask me a couple of weeks ago. She said, "Dad, you've got a son now. How do you feel?" I said, "Well, I'm feeling all right. Thank you, daughter. Thank you for asking." And she said, "I've got to ask you something. Is there any more?" I said, well, I didn't know about this one. So if you find out any more, I don't know what to say. And she said, I hope not. I said, why is that? She said, because that was a big shock. But she said, I loved every minute of it. I was so anxious to find out the truth. And when I found out he's my real brother, wow. Um, yeah. And she said, I had to keep that the biggest secret. My partner, his name's Ryan. He said, I didn't even tell Ryan anything. I kept it all to myself. And he asked me one night, who was I talking to? I said, oh, she told him that some bloke that she then had to bring her back for something about work. And she's not a liar. She's just trying to scan them. Scan. Oh, oh. But it's only rock and roll, but I like it. Eh? Good day there, brother Cool. The Cool is in the house. His name is Cool Hand. Not frozen. It's just cool. Cool. Not frozen. Eh? His name's Luke. Cool Hand Luke. You gotta love him. I do. And he's an awesome bloke. Eh? He's supposed to be a good mechanic. Well, without being a smart ass and without saying a word, he changed the oil in the gear. In the gearbox? No. What the gear? He done the motor on the gear's car. Good round, Luke. Good day, brother. Hope you're going well. Good to see you. As long as they swallow, I'm all good. You talking dirty, you? Are you talking dirty, you? That's my job. Leave it alone. Eh? That's my job. Yeah. Yeah. It's a fun time. It's a fucking warm one tonight. It is a warm one. And it's coming up to 7 o'clock here in Queensland. It could be fucking 8 o'clock. It's past your bedtime, Jenkins. Get the fucking bed, cunt. Go on, get the bed, cunt. Go to bed. Aren't you up early in the morning? Have a go at that fucking picture up here, Desi. Yeah. That's not a fucking, that's a mistaken identity. I think that might be his brother there. I think that bloke down there's his fucking brother. That bloke there. Because he's fucking too clean shaven and fucking brushed back hair and sunglasses on. That must have been about fucking 70 years ago for that fucking bloke. Haven't had smoko for a day. Oh, okay. I'm going on the medical tomorrow, rookie. Acacia Medical. $100 consultation, $60 doctor for scripts, and 100 for the flower. 6 scripts straight up. So that's what I'm doing in the morning at fucking 4 o'clock when I get paid. It's the first thing I'm going to fucking pay out. Get on the medical. Only for a couple of months. Only for a few months. Just keep it on the side, man. Them scripts are only worth a fucking 6 months, I think. But that's fucking way past Christmas time. I gotta have a fair bit of wheat for my birthday coming up next month. 1 month and 3 days. I'm gonna do a big fucking live and I might get a real bottle of fucking a real bottle of bourbon and just mix them myself. Could be in trouble that way, but I'll have a no, I wouldn't need that much. I'd only need the fucking medical fucking weeds. What do you have? Some canes, a couple of bourbons and a few beers and I'll be fucked. And I'll get a few fucking nibbles to fucking eat. But I'm gonna do a live, set it up here in the caravan in the cool. The 28th of November, you'll know all about it because I'll fucking flog it off. I will flog it off. But yeah. Don't get smart, I'll get stony for backup. Ha ha ha. My brother Stony, he's Stony Baker. I call him all the time. Stony Baker, troublemaker. He's no trouble, man. He's got the most placid, easygoing, natured man that I've ever met in my life. He's got I just wish I had his roar that comes in. You gotta love that bloke. He's just a fucking one chilled out old man like me. And if you don't think anything of that guy, man, you won't find any better anywhere in this world. You might think you found it, but that guy's he's just his charisma, and it's just the way he does it. He just does it the way he likes to, and he's just so chilled out. And he calls his wife the warden. Ha ha, the warden. Yeah. He's got a fucking good talent, man. He knows how to he knows his stuff about weed. He's old school with stuff like that. But his life has been just an amazing fucking journey. And someone asked me, if you ever had to go anywhere in the world, who would you go and see? They said, they have to be a pretty high up fucking person. Who would you go and see? I said, my mate Stoney Baker, the troublemaker. He said, who the fuck's that? And I said, well, you haven't lived, mate. You don't know who people are in this world until you meet this man. He's the granddaddy of fucking smoke. He's a fucking gentle fucking human being. He loves the gear. He loves gear changer. I shouldn't say he loves the gear. He loves gear changer. And he's got a heart. He's got a heart for fucking just unbelievable. I can sit here and fucking praise him all night because that's the sort of bloke he is to me. I've only known him a couple of years, and I can just feel the aurora that comes off him. The fucking pulse that fucking pulsates his fucking drive. And his knowledge is, man, you'd be fucking going hard pressed to keep up with him and what his knowledge is on weed. And he just fucking drinks that milk bottle like it's no tomorrow. And if you asked him if you put tobacco in with your fucking smoke, he'd tell you to get the fuck out of here if you fucking put tobacco in my fucking pouch. Straight up weed, mate. I don't think he's ever touched a cigarette. Stoney Baker, I love you, brother. I fucking hope he is, man. He's been around for a long time. He loves the sausage because he says, he's a crazy blokes, crazy this and crazy that, because some people get a real bad attitude on YouTube of because you talk to somebody else and they don't like them. I'm trying to find out there's a bloke over in America called the Stone Fisherman. He's got glasses and he's old. He's like me. He's got bald head and he wears fucking reading glasses on his fucking chin when he's talking. He calls himself the Stone Fisherman. And he used to be a part of I can't even fucking think of the name. But one of them might have been Miller. But he told me, he said, fuck off this channel, you were made of so and so's. I said, yeah, why? He said, we don't like him, so you better fuck off too. I said, get the fuck out of here. So you label on me because you don't like that bloke. What have I done wrong to you? Nothing. But you offended Viz. We don't want him. We don't want you here. So fuck off, gear changer. And I just said to him, get the fuck out of here, you fucking lowlife. I'd love to think about what his name was. Because it's the same bloke I talked to the other day. And then he welcomes me back. It's been a long time, gear changer. Welcome to the channel. Stay with us. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. I'm thinking, you don't fucking know me, man. I've got a good memory. You don't. You're the cunt that kicked me out of the fucking, you and your mate's fucking channel. But bygones be bygones. I'm too old to fucking start arguing with people. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Hey. I'm just into a a sweet lady and love a cuddle. Wow. Time is on my side until it strikes midnight. And then I want another day, another dollar. Hello, world. You used to say that in Australia. Hello, world. That was John Laws, the radio announcer. Hello, world. Welcome. Oh man, it's been a see when it's been a warm day. I wake up because I was fucking had a blanket over me at fucking 4 o'clock or 4:30 this morning, and I thought, Jesus, warm in here. And I got the windows open, but oh, it's a bit fucking. If you go outside now, the mozzies will start. There'll be a few mozzies around, flies. It's what have I been going for? 2 hours. 2 hours and 12 minutes. Wow. It was touch and go when he arrived. Touch and go, eh? Shut up, Gear. You better shut up. There's some ladies in the house. Touch and go. Huh? I can turn the light on in a minute. I'm having my last bong, and it's been a big day. We might get half a fucking 1.5 out of that. I would have traded it for a fucking beer. I would have traded it for a Cooper's Green. Yeah. I would have traded a bottle of beer for some Cooper's Green. A bottle of beer, I would have traded some fucking wheat for a bottle of fucking Cooper's Green. Mm. Silence is golden. Let's see what happens here. Ah, works. Must have been warm out your day today, out your way today, Dave. Up. I'll start again. Luke, was it warm out your way today? Thanks. It would have been. It would have been a fucking fair few hot out that way. Yeah, we get a fucking beautiful breeze off the cool beach water called the Pacific Ocean. Eh? The Pacific Ocean, which is only 6 minutes away. 3 minutes is away the crow's flies. If he flies fast enough, just over there. By the time you put your shorts on, you've got to get your gear off when you get to the beach. That's how close it is. I can't fucking read the chat because these glasses are dirty as shit. I think I can. I have to move to the front of the screen. That's right. That's right. We all look after one another. We try to do our best. Do our best. Do our best. Huh. There's a lovely old man up the hill, and you know what he said. You know what he said to me. He says, "Hey, Gear, you got a beer?" And we come up with a saying: "It's gear with no beer." Because that's the first thing. He's, "Gear, you got a beer?" I said, "No, bloke, not today. Not today." There's beer up there, man, but he never gets a fucking drink. Well, he tells me he doesn't, and he always points out to the other room. He points out the other room. He's a beautiful old man. He's been in bed for a long time, that poor old bugger. It'll be a sad day. Yeah, he's got a he is, man. He's at his inner peace with himself, you know. Uh, I don't want to talk about him because he's too beautiful to talk about. Just hold him close to your heart. That's all that matters with me. Once you learn about somebody and you feel something from them, you hold them close to your heart. They mightn't feel always the same about you. Like I said, it takes two people, but sometimes you could be against each other. But then you know that touch of a finger or the touch of a hand is never going to work. It's life is a learning curve. I'm going to go and put some headphones on soon and listen to a bit of music. Lay down on the bed because I'm pretty fucking tired, tired out. It's been a long day. I've been, what's that, 8 and 6, 14 hours. 4 o'clock this morning is 12. It's 12 is 8. And then whatever it is now, 7. 15 hours. My body says, yeah, you have to go down and lay down because you've had a few bongs. You haven't had any alcohol, which is okay. You don't need alcohol every day. But it's good to have a little fucking liquid refreshment. You know, I went for fucking years. I went for years and years and years driving trucks. If I drank 3 beers in fucking 6 months, I'd be going well. Because I used to just work, come home, drive, drive, drink, sleep, eat, eat, sleep, sleep, sleep. No drink, no drink, no drink. Then drive. Marijuana in my system. Wow. Wow. I can remember about 21, 40 years ago, driving up one of the fucking main highways in Australia with a fucking Aussie bottle going. Holy fuck. Oh. Oh. Can't wait to try some of this medical tomorrow or the next day or whenever and get that fucking tobacco taste out of it. Oh, that's a killer. I only put a bit of tobacco in it to fucking make it go further, but technically, realistically, you don't need it fucking to go any further. Because until this fucking person to fuck off. It's my ex-brother-in-law, and I've got a. Wake up! No, I'm not asleep. I'm just answering a fucking message on my phone. Sorry. Haha, wake up 1 minute ago. I seen it, but I didn't answer it. I was just on the fucking phone texting a message to someone. Noticed me fucking me ex-brother-in-law, and he wants to be a smart ass, and that's not. It's I just yeah, I don't want to talk to the prick. I get angry then. I don't want to be angry. I want to be fucking happy. It's a happy day. He's just an asshole. He just wants to fucking stir me up and get a fucking couple of arguments going over shit. It's not his fucking shit anyway. Just because I was fucking living with your fucking sister for fucking 12 years doesn't mean you have a fucking right to question me. You're not me keeper. Do me a favour, brother-in-law. I wouldn't know if he's watching or not, see? So, but if you are watching, prick, fuck off. I don't owe you nothing and you don't owe me nothing, so we're square. What happened to your sister, man, has nothing to fucking do with you. I never mistreated her. She just got caught out. So lose me number. Otherwise I'm going to block you. But then someone rings it. I don't answer private calls. That's a good idea. Just block it and don't answer private calls. Click it off, click it off, click it off. I think I can do that. I'll block the call, and next time they ring up, I'll just fucking click it up. That'll be a private call. After a few private calls, they won't ring back. I don't give a fuck anyway. Do what you like. Do what you like. Fourth dimension? What is it? Fourth generation. I'm the Gub original with a fucking with no ties to fucking to England. Unfortunately, I'm the Gub original. We go, there we go, there we go. Had to do that. There's something I had to do. A bit of your family history is hidden. It's like a hidden treasure chest, isn't it? I must have a bit of history on the English side, my father's side. My mum, she was born here in a little little one horse town sort of thing, but there was 11 in her family, 10, 10 plus her. I think she had 5 brothers and 4 sisters, mum and dad. I forget, yeah, I have to, see if I can, only, I have to go back through it all, and I'll probably forget one or two of my aunties and uncles. Is that long ago? What are we worried about? What the problems in the fucking what is the French? Is that the French Revolution or I don't know? You know, I'm hopeless at history. If it didn't happen yesterday, I can't remember about it. But I remember fucking the North and the South. I learned that at school about who else did I who else did I learn about from America? Christopher Columbus. He was a good person from the USA. Um, who else was there? Christopher Columbus. Um, they've had some of those fucking some of the things that come. Man, the best thing that come out of the USA in the early 50s and 60s was Bonnie and Clyde. And that bloke that used to fucking shoot the fucking sheriff. What was his name? Eh? There was which Eric Clapton. I shot the sheriff, but I never shot the deputy. Shoot the fucking deputy too. Just don't shoot the fucking bartender. There used to be I used to know Midnight Express. William Hayes, he come from America. William Hayes. Eh? I like to go to Disneyland and the water move. What do they call it? You see fucking Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse. We had a movie world over here. It's 120 odd dollars just to go into the fucking place to have a look for an hour. All day. It's another fucking place to go for you on your list. But you got to love Australia and look at places. Some places that look like it's one you've seen a lot. And you can travel lots of distances and get disappointed when you get to the other end. If you don't do your homework and you're going to travel around this country, you'll bypass what you want to look at, and you get to the next point and be disappointed because there's nothing there. It's the road goes to there, and that's it. It's all changed. There's some beautiful countries, some beautiful places, and some absolutely beautiful people. We're a pretty friendly mob. Our beaches go for miles. You get lost if you can't see the upper end. You're going to get lost. You know, I think a place. I'm just trying to think the exact fucking location it is. It's called 90 Mile Beach, and it's only separated in the middle by an entry to a fucking river. It's 45 mile each fucking side of that river. One in the other end, 90-mile beach. It's 90 nautical miles fucking down, not nautical miles, 90 miles down the track. You can drive to that end of that beach. If I went to America, I'd like to go down that Route 66. I'd like to go to Florida. I'd like to go to Las Vegas. Um, um, ooh, I wouldn't mind going to Texas. What else do I know about America? I want to go where it's legal to fucking smoke dope and consume it there. That could be it. You don't want to go to any police states where they're going to lock you up and tase you. Mm. Wouldn't want to go and see Jack Daniels, Jim Beam. Ugh. Ugh. Fucking hell. I'm fucking pretty smashed here. It's been a fucking long day. That's why I got a message. That's why I just got a message of somebody to wake up. I wasn't asleep, I was texting a message. I had to look down like this. What time is it now? I'm sitting here fucking. Yeah, Monk, thanks for coming, Blake. Yeah, I might do the same. Might do the same and it's just that it's hard to sit here and concentrate and fucking. I got something on my mind, and I'd like to use my phone to just to feel nice, if you know what I mean. You can't speak your mind here when it's not your business to know what I'm talking about. Ha ha ha. No, it's all good. You should use this just a little bit of a. I'm not ignoring you, so I'm going to turn the channel off in a second. I just sent a message to somebody that's had a very difficult time. I've got to answer because I think I'm ignoring it. Oh, holy fuck. Turn this off. Time to go to sleep, I think, guys. I got a distraction here. I've got fucking too much fucking going on in my head. No, I know I fucking can't keep my eyes open. What have we got left? 3 left in the house, and we're done for 3 hours and 3 minutes. So it's and 33 seconds. Look at that. 303, 33, 3. But guess what? 1, 2, 3, and me are getting out of here. All right. Yeah, somebody that's had a death in the family. Lukey, somebody had a death in the family, and they sent me a message yesterday, and I was just gobsmacked. I was in tears, and yes, it's just, and they just text me another message, and there's a bit of time difference, and I had to answer it, man. Couldn't just talk on the chat and put that phone down. And then people are going through hell at the moment. So man, I'm sorry, but I just had to do it. They got enough on their plate. They were just passing on another message to me. It must be hard for them to do their daily thing with the death so close in their family to them. My heart just went out to him, bro. You don't bury your children before you move on, do you? I don't want to harp on it because it's sad enough for me, let alone for them um for the mum. I don't know much of the circumstances, and that's not my business. I just put my heart out to them. Because my heart went a bit fluttery a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, 2 weeks. And I can't say why, but there's something out there that made it flutter. And I thought, wow, I've never done that for long, long time. But wow, that's a true feeling. Anyway, we're going to go and play ZZZ. We're going to go and put some music on. I guarantee you the way I feel now, it won't take long and that music will be put me to sleep. Put some headphones on. I don't even have to fucking put headphones on. I just turn it on. I'll be awake at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably be awake before then. I went to bed like this a couple of nights ago, and I woke up and I thought, fuck, it's got to be 4:30, 5 o'clock, 10 to 11. 90 minutes I slept for. Not 60, 90. There you go. 90 odd minutes and I was awake. Ah, let's go. Oh, it's only fucking, it's about 4:30, I thought. No way. Anyway, love and respect. We'll see you all around the merry-go-round. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out. But busy day tomorrow to get on the medical's a priority for me. And I want to get up early, go and put some fuel in my car, have a shower and have a shower first, a shave, get cleaned up, and I'm going to go down the beach for a takeaway and just sit on the beach for an hour. By that time, it should be by 8 o'clock. I'll do my phone call at 8:30 for the medical. Wait for the doctor to ring me back. Harry B just come at the wrong end of the stick break. We're just about to close the shop. We've been streaming for a few hours. I'm not on the fucking right dial. I'm all over the shop now because I've been going for 3 hours. It's getting late here. Got to go and have something to eat. Go and have a fucking lay down for an hour or so. Well, probably a couple of hours because it's 8 o'clock over here. We started this at 5 o'clock. But anyway, good to catch up with you, Gary. Try and catch up with you Saturday morning. Today's Wednesday, so you got a couple of days. We're going to do an early morning from down the beach again. Going to try and go to this different spot this time. We've never been there, but we're going to go and have a look at it. It'll be good. The Mat Man's in the house, brother. Hey, the Mat Man, and the lovely frog, Patrick. Yeah. Oh, to Patrick, send me a hello. I'd love to hear from him again. Patrick, what a little class of a little man. You've got a fucking, you got a follower here till the day I go down. Awesome channel, an awesome little man, and he's all done by the Mat Man. Good to see you, bloke. Hey, yes. I said to Spike, he's clawing his way back. Yeah, it is, man. Putting the boots on, man. I'm just gonna. I don't wear boots because I got bad feet, but man, nah. Well, I've just been I've been smoking some good weed this afternoon. So, well, it's not good weed. It's fucking. It's just that I'm fucking pretty smashed at the moment. I've had a few bongs as I always do. Instead of taking that fucking doctor's medication, man, I just smoke a bit of weed. Fuck their fucking hard drugs. Shit, you know. That's why I just have a fucking drink and a smoke, man. The stuff that they want to fucking put me on is kill a brown dog, mate. And I love brown dogs. And black ones and blue ones and pink ones and red. I'm an animal fucking lover. And I've just adopted a frog as a friend. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, I just wow. And you brought a special thing to my heart. And never forget it, man. Never ever forget it. Yes. It's a hard world, but you know, the weed is all you need. That's why. Well, hey, it gets a bit thirsty sometimes. A couple of beers is no fucking worries for me. I don't drink all the time. I don't fucking fall down drunk. I go to sleep, man. I have fucking few bongs and a few beers. That's me, mate. If it offends anybody, I'm sorry. Do me a favour, fuck off and fucking leave me alone. It's I'm past my years by date, mate. I don't have cancer, thank fucking God. I went through fucking hell for 10 or 12 days, understanding that I could have fucking pancreatic cancer. And that was a fucking nightmare for me. I could not cope. Everything just fucking come past me all of a sudden. You know, is this gonna fucking happen? I'm a pretty strong fucking minded bloke, but I tell you what, it brought me to my knees. That fucking word cancer. Because Once that doctor said 60-40, I come home and started looking at stuff on the computer. And that should have been the worst thing I could ever do, because I was looking for what's the 40% going to do to me? I was looking for all the wrong answers in the wrong fucking places. The internet might have been fucking true, but it's not what's happening inside my body. And I told that fucking doctor that, and he said, nah, no, 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 don't ever do that, because the internet can't predict what you're going through. It can tell you, but it can't predict it. And it can't see inside your body. It's telling you the causes, the ailments, the yeses, the nos, the maybes, the could be's, the fucking in-betweeners, all those things. That's what it tells you. And when I look, see, and diagnose, I got a different fucking answer every time for that computer, because I know I'm right, and it's only putting an assumption of what it's been told about it. If you don't tell it about it, it won't repeat it, as we all know. Anyway, it's time to fucking say goodnight. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here and fucking. It's been a big day, mate. I've been awake since 4:30 this morning, and I'll be awake at 4:30 tomorrow morning, and the next morning, and then the next morning I'll be up at 4 o'clock on Saturday. Your Friday over there in the US, I'll be live at fucking 4 a.m. from the beach, a different location. That I can promise, because I haven't had the internet on the portable one, on the outside one. I haven't got no internet, so I'm going to get, here it is here. It's all ready to go. It's called a Wi-Fi stick. When I get that charged up, it's got a phone number and all on the back. Put a bit of credit on it in the morning, and that'll last me a month just to go out and do me lives out in the countryside. I've got a fucking beautiful spot just down here that overlooks this little fucking waterways. Some of the fucking rich fucking flash houses there. There's a table and chairs and a cover. I can take that on me fucking stick and a bit of power source, and I can sit down there and have a fucking lunch, have a couple of sandwiches and a fucking cold soft drink. Could be a beer too, but I don't think I could take a beer because I've got to drive 100 metres back up the road. Two beers might get me into trouble. And I suppose if I sat there and smoked some bongers, that'll get me into trouble. But anyway, I don't mind. Give me a slap on the wrist and tell me, don't do that again, yeah, and fuck off out of here. This is one for all the non-smokers, all the non-drug users, and all the non-fucking drinkers. This one's for you, motherfuckers. Is it all straight? I love you all. You don't have to be a fucking mad fucking pothead or a fucking drinker or a tobacconist. You just got to be who you are. And thank you all from my heart to yours for coming. This one, and we gone. Fuck, better put some in it. Nah, better put some in it. You better go to fucking bed gear. You're what they call fucked. Eh? I couldn't imagine getting out of bed this time of the morning. At 6 o'clock in the morning, so I used to get out of bed at fucking 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Go and do a 12-hour fucking drive. Have a few hours sleep. Come back the next fucking when the time was right. Yeah. In the old days, they say, how far was that from here to there? You didn't say hours, you say, oh, half a dozen cigarettes, or maybe a dozen. Couple of days, mate. Couple of days. Good old Australia, mate. With a lucky country, they could have fucking still be here. But I love you all, and I'm going to bed. Good night, Jack, and goodbye, Fred. Oh, fuck it. Oh, man. Wow. Wow, wow. Oh, wow. Bring it on. Wow. And I promise I won't fucking smoke anything, but I'd make it the straightest fucking stream I could do. That would fucking blow some people out. They don't have to fucking know about you. They just got to know about Patrick. Man. Oh, fuck. I'd be the talk of the net, man, in Australia. Oh, he just fucking bought fucking wow to my fucking heart. For something like him, he's a fucking awesome little fucking character. And his voice and how you play him, man. Wow. It's an honour to fucking know him. And he's just he's an entertainer for a generations. That's all I can say. I'm gobsmacked for words, and I'm gobsmacked that wow, that's been put to me. Wow. Well, man, sometime in the future, you know, we're not going back to the future. We're going to move forward to the future. I'd love to have Patrick up here. He can come along. Yeah, wow. We just got to he's got to know a little bit about me and ask me some questions and stuff. And we try not to go back to where there's anything. Man, over the Christmas period, we have Christmas over here, and I could, you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to fucking do a live with him here and have small block come up on automatic phone just to talk to me and see Sarah rather Patrick. That would make her wow. That's a Christmas present that you give from your heart. I'm getting teary here now. I'm getting a bit teary here. But look at the numbers, just fucking, it's not about the numbers with me, it's about the fucking people that come here. The genuine people, man. You know, I'm an entertainer of all. It's not a sad thing that I smoke a bit of weed. It's been in my fucking part of my life a lot of years. And some of my relations they're stunned. Are you still smoking dope? Are you still drinking beer? Are you still doing this? Are you still chasing women? Or whatever, what your sexuality is, I don't ask you about that. Don't ask me about what I do. I'm the black sheep of the family. But guess what? I stand up with fucking two big horns and go, whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm the black ram of the family. I ain't eating the sheep. I'm a ram. So if you don't fuck off, I'll ram you. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ram you, slam you, and I'm going to say goodnight because look at my eyes. Look at them. Would you buy a car off this man? Would you fucking trust him just to buy a car? He might see you the car, but he'll pinch the petrol on the way out. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming. And Matt, man, you're a fucking true man. I'll take you up on that offer one day. I'll take you up on that offer one day. That is a fucking wow. He'd blow a lot of fucking people's minds because there's been a few over here that have had different things on, but nothing like that. Wow. I'm going to go and watch a couple of his shows in a minute. Oh, not now. I've got to fucking turn this off and have myself something to eat, and I'm going to go and lay down. I've got to What do I made a what do you call it? I made a hamburgers for lunch, and I've got 2 rissoles left, a little bit of salad. So I'm just going to put it on a plate and have a cold rissole. Can't beat it. Salad's always cold. You don't want hot salad. And a bit of some pickles. And I've got a hard-boiled egg there. I'm going to have a hard-boiled egg. I'm going to have something to eat because it's dark. It's late. It's 8:15. It'll be 9 o'clock before I get to bed. So thanks, guys, for coming. Enjoy the rest of the night, morning. Don't work too hard, Matt man. And to be a smart ass, get the fucking work. Hurry up. Good on you, bloke. You're a fucking true gentleman. All the way from Tennessee. I'd love to go to Tennessee Boardwalk and Tennessee whiskey. Gotta go. I can sit here and fucking talk all night. It's still going.